Something is stirring behind the scenes at St. James Park, and Newcastle fans can barely keep up. Intense rumours are circulating about unexpected moves in the transfer market. While scouts, agents and directors work quietly to determine the club's next steps, every comment, every whisper and every tip from reliable sources has fans speculating about signings that could change the season. Stay alert, because what unfolds now could prove decisive for the Magpies. As you follow every Premier League result, another story is being written behind the scenes. Discreet conversations between agents, scouting reports and persistent rumours are shaping an uncertain but potentially transformative future for the club. But Tyneside supporters, it's impossible not to imagine which names might emerge and how each off-field decision could impact the team in the coming weeks. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time to ensure you don't miss any exclusive updates and all the revelations to come. Newcastle started the season with inconsistent results, 1 win and 3 draws in 6 Premier League matches, making it clear the team is still seeking stability. The departure of Alexander Isak to Liverpool for a British record fee of £130 million left a gap that still needs filling. However, the club is far from idle, while challenges remain on the pitch. Behind the scenes, there is intense planning and negotiation that could redefine the squad and bring crucial reinforcements at the right time. The summer transfer window has closed, but discussions continue, and speculation about top-level signings is already buzzing through the corridors of St. James Park. The next official period for negotiations, running until the 2nd of February, will be crucial for any strategic action Newcastle intends to take. This is when fans' attention must sharpen, as decisions and contacts made now could dramatically alter the team's landscape for the rest of the season. And now, finally, the reason all the buzz has emerged. Newcastle is considering a bold gamble for the January window. According to Chronicle Live, former Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves is among the pre-selected names. Currently at Al Hilal, the Portuguese player has a contract expiring next summer, allowing him to discuss pre-agreements for a Premier League return. With a reputation for leadership and consistency, Neves is viewed as someone who could bring experience and stability to the midfield, a valuable reinforcement in Tyneside. But the movements do not stop there. Eduardo Camavinga, the young talent from Real Madrid, is also reportedly being monitored by Newcastle, according to Football Insider. The 22-year-old may consider leaving Spain, and Newcastle emerges as an ambitious option for him. Chief scout Mick Brown commented that, although Manchester United is frequently mentioned, Newcastle could be the club willing to take the risk and bring the player in to strengthen the project under Eddie Howe. That is why all fans should pay close attention in the coming weeks. The club could be about to make decisive moves. For those following closely, these negotiations represent more than just reinforcements. They are the promise of an ambitious project in a Newcastle United aiming to re-establish itself among the Premier League's top teams. Eddie Howe's management and his ability to get the best out of each player make the scenario even more compelling. It's worth noting that any move will depend on financial conditions and strategic planning, but the club's willingness to invest and plan is already clear. It's also important to remember that while rumors and negotiations unfold, fans can follow everything closely here on the channel. By subscribing, you gain access to all insider information, detailed analysis and commentary on every Newcastle move in the market. Every update could shift perspectives and bring new surprises that no fan wants to miss. Returning to Ruben Neves, the Portuguese player has not hidden his desire for unfinished business in England. While a return is not guaranteed, he keeps doors open and sparks interest from clubs in Spain, Italy, and of course, the Premier League. For Newcastle, a player with his experience and technical quality could balance the midfield and provide stability in critical moments, something Howe highly values in his team reconstruction project. Meanwhile, Camavinga offers another perspective. Young, talented, and already internationally experienced, he could be the key piece to elevate Newcastle to the next level. Playing under Howe's management and joining a team that has been showing progress could be a tempting proposition for the Frenchman. The club's strategy is not just to fill gaps but to create a competitive project capable of challenging for top positions in the Premier League. The scenario becomes even more intriguing when considering the impact of each decision. Securing Neves could bring security and leadership, while Camavinga offers dynamism and creativity. Both scenarios carry risks and opportunities, yet Newcastle demonstrates ambition and planning, reinforcing the idea that the club is thinking not only about the immediate term but also the future of the team and the consolidation of a long-term project. For those wanting to follow every move closely, this channel becomes the main reference for exclusive news, detailed analysis, and contextual commentary about Newcastle United. By subscribing, you stay updated and actively join a community of fans sharing the same passion and curiosity about every rumor, negotiation, and potential signing. As the January window approaches, the buzz around St. James Park is only set to increase. Between discreet negotiations, strategic contacts, and player scouting, every detail becomes relevant to fans. It is precisely this climate of expectation and suspense that makes the transfer market so fascinating for those closely following Newcastle United. In summary, Newcastle United is gearing up for an intense transfer window. With names like Ruben Neves and Eduardo Camavinga under consideration, the club shows it intends to be bold, take calculated risks, and plan carefully. For fans, this means closely following every update, every rumor, and every potential announcement. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time to make sure you don't miss any of these exclusive updates. The coming weeks promise to stir not only Newcastle's squad but also the imagination and anticipation of every supporter, and it is precisely within this atmosphere of suspense, rumors, and possibilities that the excitement of football lies, showing that off the pitch, St. James Park continues to be the stage for intriguing stories and decisions that could define the club's future in the Premier League.